Hey everyone, I'm back. That was wild. First of all, I want to let everyone know that yes, the channel is back. You are watching. If you are watching it on my original channel, you're where I'm going to be. If you're watching it on the new channel I created just as a backup, I'm going to put the link to my original channel right up there. And first of all, I would love to give a shout out to everyone that helped me. Not only YouTube support, which I'm going to talk about, YouTube partner support, but also some other social media influencers as well as YouTubers that were helping me get the word out to those that I couldn't reach via email. I could only reach my patrons by email, so I wasn't sure if any of you were getting the message. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Matt Delahanty with the Atheist Experience, Seth Andrews at the Thinking Atheist, JB Gunner on all his many channels. He's been on YouTube a long time. He gave me a shout out that brought a lot of people back to the fold. The Atheist Experience, Jim. Excuse me. The Atheist Edge. Excuse me. I'm so sorry, Jim. I'm just excited. Thank you, Jim. Thank you to your entire team. Foxy Mess, Mr. Obvious, everyone that shouted out my channel either via other social media or via YouTube. Thank you so much. A lot of creators came together to support me from the atheist community, from the commentary community, and from the true crime community to help me. And so you will notice some new changes. I've left a lot of my old keto videos private, but I have brought back all of my true crime and all of the informational keto videos I used to do. I left a lot of the recipe videos private because no one watched them anyway. But anyway, let me tell you what happened. I uploaded a video that's kind of part one to this, letting you know exactly what happened. I'll link that up here as well. But so 5 days, I was without my channel. I was desperately moving videos from my 𝗏𝗏𝗏 account, which is linked on my channel homepage. Go over there. If you're not on 𝗏𝗏𝗏, you definitely need to look me up over there, as well as all your other creators, which is kind of a blockchain version of YouTube. So I had all my videos stored there. Thank goodness for 𝗏𝗏𝗏. But I started downloading my videos and was building up essentially a brand new channel because I didn't know what was going to happen. I had seen basically what happened Saturday. I was sitting just relaxing, taking a rare day off, and I got a notification that there was a live stream going on my video. On my channel. I knew it wasn't me, so I immediately logged in, and they had changed everything about my channel. It had a new logo. It was called ADA Live. They were streaming this weird cryptocurrency live stream. At least that's what the title inferred. I don't know what was actually in it. I was too scared to click on it. So immediately I changed the password to my Google. I turned off their live stream. And when I did that, it must have pissed them off because they were still in my channel. So they started the stream up again in earnest. And so if any of you saw that stream and if it was offensive, please know that wasn't me. But so there was a war between me and the hackers in the channel. As they would take the stream live, I would private it. They would take it live, I would private it. And that went on for about 10 or 15 minutes until all of a sudden, nothing. Everything just disappeared. And then I got an email from YouTube telling me that the live stream had been removed for violation of community standards. And then I got another email saying that the channel had been terminated for repeated or elevated levels of community standard violation. So my channel was gone. As you can imagine, I panicked. I reached out to YouTube support via Twitter. I reached out to them via chat, and I sent them an email. This is YouTube support as well as creator partner support. I just sent communication to the standard emails and got a information back from first somebody named Jen and then somebody named Keith. But then I started communicating with two other representatives, an Alex and Apollo, and they went back and forth. I would get updates from them every day asking me for more information. They sent me questionnaires to fill out. There was 100. I ended up filling out over the course of 2 different questionnaires, filling out well over 100 questions about my channel, right down to my underwear size, I swear. So, and then they told me all I could do is wait. Now, I've never been in a love triangle before, but I was definitely in a love triangle with Alex and with Paulo. So, if you're listening, guys or girls, love you. Anyway, they were going back and forth letting me know what was happening, that the internal team was reviewing what happened, and then I've just consoled myself because I've watched a lot of videos from other creators that it took months to get their channels back. And I also just tried to figure out what happened. I did a lot of research about why this happens, and there's evidently a black market out there for YouTube channels, and the micro channels like myself up to like mid-tier are the most susceptible because they kind of fly under the radar, under YouTube's radar anyway. And so evidently there's a couple of different reasons why somebody would want to hack a channel, but for the most part, and I am using my old camera. I was so excited when I got my channel back this morning that I just turned on my normal computer. This is not my normal filming camera, so I apologize for that. But they basically, when they hack a channel, and this is a flaw in the Google and YouTube system, even though I had 2-factor authentication set up, there is a way that a hacker, if either me or my social media manager or anyone downloaded some sort of phishing software by accidentally clicking on an email, never click on any mysterious email, especially don't click on any links in them, because what happens, it can release a malware onto your computer that basically can copy all your cache, all your cookies, and copy your passwords. So don't ever do that. It's also a possibility when I was looking for photos about a case or something that I got on a website that had phishing software. So be careful. Don't mess around. Make sure you're only dealing with trusted sources, whether it's emails or anything you're downloading, because this stuff can happen to you. So yes, so once they were able to get my password, there's a couple of different ways that you can get around 2-factor authentication. They can actually clone your SIM. If they get your phone information from what they're able to phish, they can actually clone your SIM. There are hackers out there, and the people that do this are professionals. They can hack your SIM and basically set their phone up as the 2-factor authentication phone. So what they were able to do is get all my information. They were able to probably clone my SIM, get around 2-factor authentication, because I never got a security alert on my phone at all that somebody else was trying to log in. Never. So they were able to get around that system, and that's a flaw. YouTube, you need to deal with that. That is a flaw. And they were able to transfer ownership of my branded channel, the one you're watching, to another email address. And again, that's a flaw in the YouTube system. It should not be that easy. There should be a 3, 4, 5-factor firewall you have to get around to transfer ownership of a channel. But that does not exist. So, YouTube, work on that. That's a flaw. So they were able to transfer ownership of my channel and essentially take it over. And the reason that they do that is for several reasons. One, they did what they did to me, which was run scam crypto currency live streams where they're attempting to basically get other people to download spyware that can steal the login information to your Coinbase or your crypto wallet to steal your any crypto you may have out there, and get money that way. A lot of them also hijack AdSense money, of course. They take over your AdSense. I was lucky. They did not take over my AdSense. My AdSense account was secured. So they were literally just trying to scam any of my subscribers or anybody that would watch the content they were putting on my thing out of their Coinbase accounts or crypto accounts. And so basically people that take over, they either do it themselves, they're operations that try to get money that way, or they sell them. They sell them on the black market, on the deep web, however you want to categorize that, to the highest bidder. And companies bid on them, and they either run these scam cryptocurrencies, either to scam people that way. They attempt to steal AdSense money, and then they just run the channel into the ground until what happened to me, it gets flagged down, and then they move on to the next channel. So there's a whole black market out there about stealing and profiting off of YouTube channels. So if you're a creator, even if you're not, secure your stuff. Put on two-factor authentication. Run a malware scan on your computer weekly. Change your passwords regularly. Don't use the same passwords. Use very complex passwords. Use something like LastPass, which is a secure way to cache your passwords that's pretty much unhackable. Use something like that. Don't just save them to Google, to Chrome, because these people know how to get in and out of Chrome. So be very careful. And hopefully YouTube will step up their security game on that side. I saw a lot of horror stories about people taking months to get their channel back. I don't know if I was just one of the lucky ones, or maybe my content was so different. The people that I looked at their stories that got their channels back quickly were usually things like beauty and makeup, skincare. There was a motorcycle channel. There was an entrepreneur type of channel. My channel is true crime and history. So I think the more different that your content is from like crypto or any of the weird stuff that these people stream when they take over a channel, that you get your channel back faster that way, because it's like you're here and then they put something here that's so different from your normal content that it's easy for them to see you were hacked. Whereas, you know, I've seen other ones like Twoon. He was one of the most famous gaming channel, but he also talked about crypto on his channel. So, you know, his channel was here, and then they did this. So it was a little bit harder for YouTube to determine what happened. So they had to dig deep and look at IP addresses and stuff like that. So I think that's the difference in time. Not blaming Twoon. I actually emailed Twoon about what happened. His videos were very helpful to me about how to deal with this. So not knocking anybody for doing crypto or anything like that. Not, if you're legitimate in that, that's great. Not knocking that, but I'm just saying, just because of the difference in the content, I think I was lucky that I got my channel back, and I am going to be even more paranoid about security going forward. I will be changing my passwords probably once a month, even though that is just insane, but I will, because I'm going to be paranoid. I'm probably going to be checking both my channels, because I'm going to keep my backup channel as well. Going to be checking both my channels regularly to make sure they haven't been hijacked again. And yeah, but I'm back. Give me a few days to get a new, fresh, brand new video uploaded. I'm still going to read the last 3 of the 𝗙𝗍𝗹𝗏 novels. I'll get those out probably by the weekend. In the meantime, I'm going to be uploading a Keto and Crime classic either later today or tomorrow for you. One of my lesser known videos, kind of recut and revamped like I've been doing. And I'm back. Thanks everyone for your help. And yeah. Thank you. Thank you. And to everyone that helped. Let me know how I can repay you. And with that being said, Keto and Crime out.